the outcome. I'll clarify why they feel the way that they feel. I'll get messages from them, and I'll get you some advice from Spirit. Spirit guides, universe, and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Taurus's highest good. How is Taurus feeling in this third week of May 2025? With regards to what they're thinking about, dealing with, or manifesting in. 3 cards for Taurus, please. Okay, so we've got a combination. We've got the Emperor reversed, the Ace of Wands reversed, the Hanged Man reversed, the Strength reversed, and the 7 of Wands reversed. What on earth? You're on your arse at the moment, Taurus. Do you know what? That is hilarious, because I am. Like, I'm absolutely maxed out to capacity at the moment. I have no fire in my rocket boosters, absolutely none. You know, that Ace of Wands should be passion, energy, excitement, enthusiasm, ready for a rebirth. Like, we're just not, okay? There's no fire in the engine, there's no fuel, there's no... The Emperor is reversed, the Emperor's fallen. Okay? He is not at his best right now. We're feeling stubborn. You know, we may be keeping to ourselves, or we just feel like we cannot deal with this right now. We're seeing things from our perspective with a lack of empathy. Strength card, we may be prone to outbursts. I've been very angry this week and I've lost my temper with a few of the kids in school. I'm definitely like, you know, like it only takes one thing to get my goat at the moment, and it's just because I'm run down, I'm poorly, I've got loads on my plate trying to apply for jobs as well as do a full-time job. You know, I've had no Wi-Fi, it's just like, now I'm sick as well. 7 of Wands reverse is like, I'm not competitive, I'm not, you know, if I were to like put myself in the running for being with this person to compete for their affections, I'm gonna lose. Because I'm not at my best right now. I don't look at my best, I don't feel at my best. I can't think straight, do you know what I mean? So it's like, that's the opposite of being competitive, of having the high ground. You know, feeling erratic, being erratic with emotions, being stubborn, just lackluster, you know? So you're still an Emperor, Taurus. You're all 4 kings. The King of Wands, the King of Swords, the King of Cups, the King of Pentacles. Fantastic, you know, strategist, provider, an empath, and a nurturer. Someone who is patient, understanding. But you're also a go-getter, but you're not yourself at the moment. There is no way that you can possibly have the patience right now for other people. You know, with this Hanged Man energy being in the reverse, we're not willing to see other people's perspectives. When we hang ourselves upside down, we're trying to see another point of view because we're able to problem solve. We're open to seeing another way. But no, at the moment, no. And we don't have the energy for it. We don't have the patience for it. Don't have the time for it. And it's just a no at the moment. So the Emperor is on his arse. He's on his deathbed at the moment. So I don't know if you're sick or you've just got loads going on. And it's making you sort of like lose your sense of humour, you know, not have compassion for others, not have patience for others, be irritable, bad-tempered. Taurus normally has the longest fuse, you know, we're so patient, we're almost a doormat. But when it's like we've got so much on our plate or we're run down, we just don't have that patience, we don't have that long fuse, like we just set off, we're triggered by stuff easily. That's me at the moment. I'm like, why is that telly so loud? Why can't they go to bed earlier? Why can't this? Why can't that? I've got no time for anything. Let's get a couple more cards for Taurus. Whoops. The King of Pentacles. So, the King of Pentacles is reversed. If he was upright, I'd say he's earning lots of money. He's well aware of his responsibilities. He's paying his bills on time. He's got a slush fund. He's got savings. He's enjoying providing for others, like maybe a spouse or children, or just gifting people when it's their birthday. But when it's reversed, there's money falling out of the wallet, there's money falling out of the purse. We've got more outgoings now, or we're earning less, or there's a need to pack that money away because maybe, you know, we're coming to the end of a contract or something in work. So that King of Pentacles is reversing. Money is an issue at the moment. I'm just going to blame my nose because I've done really well. I've got a reading done, but it's time. Okay, it's better. Right, we've got the Devil as the challenge. That card is so sick. That's so good. So the Devil is the major arcana for Capricorn. So far we've had the major arcana for Aries with the Emperor. We've also got a solar eclipse card. We've got the midday sun. Now the midday sun is like when the sun's at its highest point in the sky. So we're right in the middle of a really harmonious, happy period, carefree, warm, you know, we feel the sun shining on us and we can relax. It's that kind of vibe. So it's like, can we get rid of the devil on our backs? Is it time to relax? Because they're all in the challenge position. Then we've got the world reversed. And we've got the Ace of Swords reversed. So, something's unclear. We have not reached the end of a cycle yet. We could be trapped in a cycle of... See, if these were upright, we'd have clarity, we'd know the answer. And we'd be closing out a chapter. And we'd be like, yes, I know what the answer is. Or yes, you know, the end is within sight and it's all going to calm down. But at the moment, that's not the case. We've got no idea how things are going to turn out. And we haven't ended the cycle, okay? So, a lot of uncertainty, a lot of frustration, tiredness. We're not sure when we can relax. It doesn't appear to be anytime soon. Let's get some cards for the one that's on your mind, the one that you're dealing with or manifesting in. Now, you're showing up as the Emperor. I might just have to stop at Aries and Taurus for today because I'm really straining my throat to do all this talking. Okay, so we've got the Page of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Nine of Wands reversed. If they were all upright, the Nine of Wands, how amazing is that card? That would be the wounded warrior, but he's prepared to keep on fighting. You know, he's near the end of a cycle with 9. Each wand represents a challenge, and he's ready for more. Give me more. I'll keep on going. It's that determination, okay? The Knight of Wands is passion, it's sexiness, it's adventure, it's pursuit. It's like, I need to get this person, I need to have them, I need to be intimate with them. They turn me on so much, I've got such a crush on them, you know, I'm not myself around them. Like, this person cannot cope. And then the Page of Swords is like, I'm obsessed with them, I need to watch them on social media, I'm going to stare at them in work, I'm going to, like, you know, imagine, like, what they're doing when I'm at home. I need to know everything what's going on with this person. With them being reversed, it's like, I'm not looking. I don't want to know. I'm not going to watch them. I'm going to act like they don't exist. Either I'm angry with them or I'm overly lusty. And then the Nine of Wands reverse is like I'm dropping the burden. So it's more of a pissed off energy, like, pissed off, I'm going to block them. I'm over it. I'm not fighting for this anymore. It's too difficult. So that's a real shame. That's a real shame, Taurus. So I don't know if this is someone that you're currently dealing with. I'd say yes, because they're showing up as a knight. But this is like neither of you have got the strength to push through or persevere or, like, problem solve your way through it. You genuinely, like, you know, they're pissed off. You're feeling like, you know, money's a problem right now. Enthusiasm, lack of enthusiasm or energy is a problem right now. We've got the Ten of Cups reversed for them, with the Four of Cups reversed and the lunar eclipse reversed. Something's becoming obvious to them that they're open to affections from other people because they've realised they don't actually have a happy family life. With this Ten of Cups, it's reversed, okay? So when it's upright, everyone in the household, the spouse, the children, everyone's happy. All the cups are filled. You see, oh, that's really cute. You got the black swan, the white swan, and you got the, what do you call baby swans? The cygnets. It's a happy, harmonious family dynamic. They've got that reversed, okay? So no one's happy in this household. The Four of Cups upright would be a card of rejection, like they don't want to hear from anyone else, okay? Because it's reversed, they're becoming open to the idea that perhaps there's something more than staying in what they're in, because there isn't happiness there. It's not harmonious. There's problems. The lunar eclipse card. Well, the moon, look at this. You've got, like, that looks like water, doesn't it? Like loads of water. There's like a sinking cup, a sinking heart that's a flame. You got a dagger. That must be the Ace of Swords, Cups. So much emotion, and then that's like, maybe the emotion was blocked during the lunar eclipse because the moon is all about fear. And knowing that you must walk forwards anyway. Something's been illuminated for them that they don't have a good situation where they presently are. They could be already taken. They're showing up as a knight. but they're showing up as someone who has the Ten of Cups reversed as well. So this could have been a third-party dynamic. They could have already been taken and living in a family dynamic. But where they were very angry and didn't want to show, you know, they lost that kind of like sex drive towards you because they were pissed off about something. So they pulled back from you, but they're not happy where they are. And they won't change. Let's get another one. They're not happy where they are, Taurus. But they were pissed off with you about something, that's why they pulled back. If you're in no contact with someone and it's been quite a while, there could be like big changes coming up. The Ten of Swords, major burden is being dropped. Because the Ten of Swords, you can't get any more swords than that. That's the most pain, fear, burden a person can carry. This person's devastated, okay? They are in a lot of pain, but they're dropping the burden now. With that reversal, it's like, screw this. I'm not sitting here in this pain anymore. The rising sun reversed, and the last quarter moon reversed. If they roll upright, it makes so much sense, because it'd be like, there's been so much pain and we've reached the end of a cycle. Now we're reaching a happy period in a new cycle. And things are about to become clear. But with them all being reversed, it's like, I ain't doing this anymore. I don't know what's going to happen next. And I'm scared. They just know that they can't be where they are. Let's get 3 cards for the outcome. This is very, like, dramatic for a reading. What did you have at the end? The World reversed and the Ace of Swords. You're really, like, mirroring one another. Because you had the World reversed and the Ace of Swords reversed, so you haven't got, I was going to say, you haven't got the foggiest idea what's going on either. You don't know how this is going to go. You don't know what the answer is. You don't know if there's going to be change. But you both got one another on the brain. You're mirroring one another. You could be twin flames. Right, we've got the Eight of Pentacles reversed and the Eight of Swords reversed. Someone was, I think they were trying to continue to invest and grow something. And, you know, they felt stuck in it, so they just continued to invest in it. But they've realised that it's not working, okay? They've realised that that is pointless, and there just isn't harmony in this Ten of Cups scenario. It's the Ten of Cups reversed. There's no growth here. It can't go anywhere. Let's get 2 more, because that was a combination. 2 more for the outcome. Oh my god. We've got the Empress and the Emperor. This is fucking divine counterparts. And it's not just any matching suit. It's the Emperor and the Empress. I'm sure this happened on the last reading. I'm going to go and I'm going to check, because that's crazy. Look at how you're both reversed as well. You're showing up as the Emperor reversed. They're showing up as the Empress reversed. It has to be them that's the Empress reversed because the Emperor's clearly on your side. Fuck. Your divine counterparts. You're supposed to be together. You agreed to a soul connection in the 5D, and it has to play out in the 3D, which means you already know who this person is. It seems like your twin flames, and they're not happy in their family dynamic. So this is resonating. I want a like because this is the best possible outcome. This information is telling you that you're supposed to be with them. And at the moment, neither of you are happy or fulfilled being apart from one another. Something has to change. They're in the Empress energy at the moment, so they have, because they're reversed, they have a lack of compassion. The Empress is caring, she is nurturing, she's the ultimate nurturer. She is all for queens, okay? You're all for kings. But at the moment, you're down on your luck, you're distracted, you're burdened, you're possibly unwell like I am. This person has just got a lack of, you know, when you can't be generous in feeling towards other people because you're in a bad way yourself. You just can't extend that compassion towards others. You got no patience. You don't want to. You think about how other people are feeling. They're in a bad way as well. They had a combination of the High Priestess reversed and the Empress reversed. So they're lacking faith. They feel like everything sucks right now. They feel like everything's gone to shit and they don't know what to do about it and they don't want to do anything about it. They just want to be sad. They feel really hopeless and unattractive, and, you know, before they just thought all I've got to do is just grow where I'm at. Like, I need to just stay in what I'm in this family dynamic. I need to invest in it, and I'm just gonna like forget about this person that I met that I think I might have a soul connection with, that I might have a soul tie with, that I could really grow and expand with. I've just got to like forget about that. I've got to pull back from them and I've got to put into this like 10 of cups. Okay? So they blindfolded themselves and it hasn't worked. Okay, so they're taking the blindfold off and they're removing investment now. They're not going to do that anymore. But they feel hopeless, they feel sad, they feel down. So let's get one more for the outcome. So basically, they haven't got either now. They haven't got the family dynamic, they haven't got you. No wonder they feel shit. No wonder you had the devil as the challenge position, because you're wondering whether to go back to this temptation. It makes you so effing happy, Taurus. And you tried to stop thinking about it, and you tried to stop thinking about the sun and how much happiness you get from this person that you're not supposed to be with. They're forbidden because they're already taken. You've both tried to forget about one another, but you can't. It's making you both miserable. You're divine, you're Emperor and Empress, you're supposed to be together. You perfectly suit one another. And you are not in the point of your life where it's foolish. You actually recognise that you are soulmates and there's a profound, you know, connection here. It's not to be overlooked. That's why you can't move past it. I want one more, please. The Two of Pentacles reversed. So the Two of Pentacles upright is the juggler. It's someone that needs to make a decision. They've got these two priorities, they've got this choice, and it's infinitely just like we don't know what to do. It's like spinning plates. How do I keep it all going? I have to prioritize one or the other. They were trying to juggle you and this family dynamic that they were already in. A decision has to be made. We can't stay how we are. They've lost faith. They've lost faith. Like, maybe for a time they had both. Now they've got neither. It completely sucks for this person to be in this situation. Yeah, they had their cake and they were eating it too. And now they've got nothing. Why have they got the Ten of Cups reversed? Why aren't they happy in this family dynamic? I'm going to have a break after this Taurus reading because my throat's just packing in. I'm struggling. It's because my mouth breather. Show off. Needs to prove themselves insecure exhibitionist. So, they could be someone who stayed in the family dynamic because they view it as part of their assets, part of their status, part of their success. But it's not fulfilling them on an emotional level. There's something missing, something not right. It's disharmony, disunion. No one's happy with how things are. They could be dealing with a lifestyle where it's sort of built on finances and they have nice stuff. But then it's like, okay, I've got my nice stuff, but I'm still missing, I'm not happy just with stuff. Stuff can't keep you warm at night, okay? Stuff can't listen to how your day was. It can't be intimate with you. It can't make you feel revitalized, connected, cared for, nurtured, hugged. It can't do the stuff that a person can do, especially one that is your divine match, okay? They miss you terribly, and they could be dealing with just superficiality at the moment, and they've realised, it's just not fulfilling. They really tried to just stay where they were and forget about you, but they just can't do it, and now they've got neither. Awakened rebirth. Become conscious, stay aware, and embrace the renewal of your essence. Beloved wisdom, love is a choice you make every day, so choose wisely. Oh my god, that's absolute tea. They married the wrong person. They were never a match, but they've had a lot of ego and a lot of a big ego boost from maybe it's been a financial success, but not an emotional success. What's this? Tantric sex. Bank failure. What is going on? Tantric sex is where you don't You didn't have like full intercourse with each other. You like withhold that for many months, isn't it? I think that's what's right. And there's a lot of like foreplay and like withholding. So perhaps they feel like I think they're a little bit obsessed with like the connection they had with you, Taurus. And perhaps separating from the person that they're with, and this family dynamic is going to leave them really low on funds. They could have like had a demotion or time off, for sickness, or dealt with depression. They're really sexually frustrated. Let's get messages from them. Shit. I miss you. Do you miss me? I didn't want them to go on the floor because I can't be bending down right now. I'm too ill. They're going to see lawyers. They're going to seek professional advice about getting a divorce. Because you matter too much to them. 6 of Cups. Spiritual connection, emotional connection, soulmate union. Reflection. Number 7. Do you even see me that way? They're obsessed, like you are the focus of all of their thoughts right now. Let's get you some advice. Wait, what's the nature of this connection? Open yourself to love. It is safe for you to let your heart be seen. Don't be scared. Oh my God, they're going to open up to you about how they're feeling. And you need to be able to do the same. You've both been trying to turn off your emotions. You've been trying to stay where you are, ignore how you feel. And it's not working, and you're going to have to open up, and you're going to have to make yourselves vulnerable to one another. You're going to have to do it. Because you actually feel the same. You'll realise when you start talking to each other, you actually feel the same about one another. You're completely mirroring one another. You're the Emperor and the Empress. And you're both miserable at the moment. Look at all their messages. They're in love with you. They miss you. Do you even see me that way? They want professional advice because you matter to them. And they are not happy where they are. No one in that dynamic is happy. Eye of awareness, that's the third eye chakra, look. Gain deep insight into yourself and the world through awareness. Okay, so they see the truth now. Stellar energy. Channel star energy to activate your inner light and strength. They're going to get brave and they're going to make this move. Okay, so when are they going to do this? When are they going to open up? It says don't force it. Within a couple of days. Trust that it will happen when the time is right. So for some of you, it'll be a few days. Oh my God. For some of you, it'll be within a month. For some of you, it'll be November. But the message is that it's coming for you. It's coming, guys. Like, it's not a case of like if, it's a case of when. It's just a matter of time. It's not if, it's when. They're saying to take rest, Taurus, okay? Take some rest. Yes, you can. You can have the life that you want. You can have your Empress. Balance. I surround myself with people I love and enjoy my time with them, but I also take time to nurture my relationship with myself. I have found a healthy balance between being with friends and having self-care time. Okay, so at the moment, you're being like guided to take care of yourself. Trust your inner compass, trust the stars, okay, trust spirit, this is coming, because you are the Emperor and the Empress, and you are meant to be together. You both just need to make sure that you take care of yourselves in the meantime, that you make yourselves vulnerable to one another when this conversation happens, okay? Because you feel the same. Don't be afraid to open up, because you both are feeling this. You both want a reunion. For some of you, it's in a few days. For some of you, it's within a month. For some of you, it's before November. But it's coming. Right, I'm going to have to take a break because I'm really struggling. But I'm glad I was able to get on. I didn't want you to think that I wasn't doing the channel anymore. I just haven't had Wi-Fi. And then I got the flu as well, so I'll be back on either later or tomorrow. Take care. Please don't forget to give me a like, share the channel, follow, subscribe, repost, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, Taurus.